December 25th, 2020 was the intended release date for the Adventures of Sodor Christmas Day special. Now, I'm not going to go into it because there's a lot to condense and I can't do that in 2 minutes, but I've made the transcript and the video differ very little from the original episode, including using the original footage for the episode. Yes, both episodes were filmed and they are both using the original footage. Of course, I've cut out a few things from the original episode, but I've not changed anything on the writing. I have removed a few lines in there, but those were really stuff that I didn't want in there and I've just swapped out. So, you will enjoy this episode, I think. So a little bit of a history thing. So I recorded both episodes back in September of 2020. I remember getting a few comments saying, "Oh, you could have just waited. I know you're excited, but you could have waited." But I had the ideas for the episodes then. So I recorded them. They went out. They were scheduled. And so, come round to December, I think it was the Christmas Eve special, that went out for a few minutes, or a few hours, and then I took it down. And then not too long after, I took down the Christmas Day special before it even had a chance to release. So, that happened, and basically they never saw the light of day again until now, and I always promised I'd bring them back for the past 2 years, and now they're back, so enjoy. The Adventures of Sodor, Christmas Day. The sun was rising on Sodor, and Reneus was dreaming about his sight for Father Christmas that night. However, Peter, Sam and Duke had just woken up. Peter Sam wanted to wake everyone else. He saw tons of presents. Wake up, he said. Said Duke. Let them sleep. But it's Christmas morning, said Peter Sam. I know, Stuart, but let them sleep. But Peter Sam didn't listen. He wanted to wake his friends up for the presents, so he let out a loud hoot of his whistle. The engines were very angry. Look at all these presents, Peter Sam said. This did not concern the engines, but they did like all the presents. Their drivers and firemen came to open up all the presents. One by one, they were opened. Duncan was first. His present was some new springs. Peter Sam got a new whistle. He was interested in how it would sound. Duke got a painting of himself. Sir Randall got something he couldn't believe. His old nameplates. I never thought I'd see these again, he said. Reneus also got something he couldn't believe. It was new parts. He'd been having a few issues lately. And Scolary got a few paint buckets. They were red, gold, black and blue. You could be repainted to how he was before the truck's incident with Peter Sam. Oh, look at that, Scolary. You can be repainted to your old livery, said Reneus. Yes, that would be nice, said Scolary. They looked back down to their presents. But Peter Sam wanted to test out his new whistle, so he did. It was soon fitted and he gave it a loud blow. Whoa, said Peter Sam. That sounds nothing like my old whistle. The engines were also impressed. Peter Sam was amazed and looked back down at the wrapping paper. The engines were about to go to sleep, as they had the rest of the month off. But then they heard 3 whistles. It was great. Thomas, Edward, Annie and Clarabelle. Hello, we are here to take the Christmas train. Then Thomas pulled up. That's right, said Thomas. It's a new thing we're doing every year. Then Edward pulled up. This year it is me, Alison Great, he said. But what exactly is a Christmas train? Asked the Randall. A Christmas train is a train that carries presents to all the stations and be handed out to the towns in the station's local area, said Edward. Oh, said Sir Randall. But anyways, said Edward, I heard all the railways that had to do it this year. All the railways? Does this mean we're also taking the trains? Asked Reneus. I believe so, said Edward. But I just thought... Never mind. Hey, Duncan, are those new springs? Asked Great. Well, yes, said Duncan. Anyway, Reneus and Skylar will be fired up to take the train, said Great. Okay, said Reneus. They were fired up and Reneus coupled up to the coaches. Oh, where are we going? Where are we going? Said the coaches. We're taking the Christmas train, said Reneus. He pulled up alongside Skylar, who backed down to his train. Where are we going? Asked the coaches. We are taking the Christmas train, said Skylar. Well, we better get going, said Great. It was nice to chat. Right, Edward, we have to pull back Rowan's gate. Okay, well, see you later, everyone, said Edward, and he steamed away. Here we go, Scarlowy. This will be like old times, said Reneus. Oh, yes it will, Reneus, said Scarlowy. Hello, said Scarlowy. Oh, hello, said Great. Great told everyone the sad news. I'm going back to the Bluebell line on New Year's Day, he said. We haven't till the end of the month yet, said Scarlowy. Yes, but I'd much rather stay here, said Great. Then Thomas had a bright idea. Then why don't you stay here? There's always room for another engine, she said. Yes, always plenty of space, said Edward. You could run by our line, said Scarlowy. Just then, Great smiled. Well, thank you. I'd love to work here. Edward and Thomas had left to keep time. Is Stepney visiting this year? Yes, he is. Why? Asked Scarlowy. I'm going off to see him, said Great, and he steamed off. He hasn't seen Stepney since his visit to Sodor. It will be nice to see him, he said. As he steamed along, he came up to Stepney's shed. That must be him, he said as he pulled up. Stepney saw Great. Huh? He said. Stepney steamed up alongside. Excuse me, what are you doing here? Merry Christmas, Stepney, said Grace. Grace, is that really you? Said Stepney. Yes, it is. Oh my, I haven't seen you since we were loaned here earlier this month. Nice to see you, said Stepney. Nice to see you too, said Grace. There was even a big party at the steamworks. Go Kevin, go Kevin, go Kevin, go Kevin. Everyone cheers. Hey, what's that version? Said Kevin. Right, that's better. Wahoo! He's pretty good, said Caroline. I suppose so, said George. Hey, George. Hey, Kevin. Hello, Caroline. Hello. Sweet. Oh, thank you. And the next song we'll play, said Douglas. Aye, that's right, said Donald. More, 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 said Smudger. Right, right, my friend, said Victor. Yeah, play more, said Percy. Leave the old engines alone, said Jeff the Tanker. Kevin, why did you ram into me? Asked George. I'd like to take a spot beside Caroline, Kevin replied. Then you should have asked, said George. Can we play the next song now, Kevin? Asked Caroline. Oh yes, let me find the music player. There's the music player. Right, we should start playing soon. This music is wonderful, Kevin. Thank you. Everyone smiles. That's what I call a song, said Caroline. Oh, thank you, said Kevin. But now that's what I call a very Merry Christmas, said George. That's that, said the Scottish twins. Everyone on Sodor was quite happy, especially Kevin and Caroline.